Well, good morning, everybody. It is Heidi at Hen and Chick Studio in Conrad, Iowa. I hope you are ready for a sun-filled, sunshiny day, even despite the fact that the temperatures in Iowa are below zero. It's like, let's hope it warms up a little bit. It's the perfect day for sitting inside and sewing. So I hope you are getting to do a little of that kind of creativity wherever you are. And I would love to know where you are. So jump in the comments and tell us where you're watching from. Every day we do look and see who is following and checking in because we love it. We love our regulars like Suzanne, who happens to be in the store today, or our friends from a distance, even long distances like Kuwait and Canada and all sorts of places. It is so much fun, like I said, to always reach creativity coast to coast, but it's just wonderful to be able to see you online, and I hope you're all having the opportunity to be creative. Ellie is on this morning for a few minutes before she heads to school. But so you might see some comments in there, but you know what, if she doesn't catch them live, I know she'll come back after school and help me do some more. So it's wonderful. But today, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about some notions. Quilters love notions. It's sort of like, you know, you can't have just one pair of scissors. You can't just have one rotary cutter. So I'm standing in our one part of our notions area, and I thought I would highlight a few things. For example, these are brand new. I have just unboxed them and are putting them in. They are in the system. It is a Dritz directional flatheads. Okay, so on this side of the box, they are stars with numbers. And if you turn it to the other side, which I can't easily but the box opens in both directions and I don't want to have them flying all over. But there's stars and, let's see, and is it all stars? I thought there were some arrows. Let me see. Or are these all stars? These might be all stars. Yes, they are. Okay, so it's all stars, but there are 115 pieces in there. They are just adorable. So you can be using them. A lot of people love them to number their rows. So when they're sewing, they know which area they are. So anyway, lots and lots of fun. Oh, and some of the stars have arrows on it. I'm sorry, right there. If I would look, see, some of them have numbers and some of them have arrows. Great stocking stuffer gift. $25.19. The link is in the comments right now. I think these are going to go fast. I'm going to start ordering more of them right now because they're so cute. Another hot item this season, again, in the sense of organization, are the Alpha Clippies. And these are numbers and alphabet. There are 26 letters and 10 numbers to help you keep your fabrics organized. Again, and they come in cute boxes, you know, so that you can store them all. I love it, I love it, I love it. Again, Alpha Clippies also available online. And Barbara is joining us from Washington State. Wonderful. Oh, she's quilting today, I can see. That's awesome, Barbara. Tell all your friends in Washington State about Hen and Chick Studio right here in Conrad. Now, I am going to grab the entire stack. This is another favorite. This is a Zirkle magnetic pin cushion. They are amazing, but literally the magnetic force is so strong that I would have to pry them apart. I'm not going to do that today because on air I'd for sure get my fingers stuck. But Zirkles are a great gift as well. Good for men as well as women because nails, I mean, they even show, like, right in the thing, nails, anything that, like, you don't want to lose would work this. So maybe this is a stocking stuffer for your son or your husband, not just the girls in your life, okay? So we've got that. Now, on the avenue of pins, I have my favorites. So I just have to show you my patchwork fine pins from Clover. Again, these are so necessary when you are pinning and piecing and you want to keep your pieces together and don't want to have to go very far. So absolutely, and it might sound funny, but a new set of pins can be just like oh, what would it be like? I can't even, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just perfect, right? Okay, so get your quilter, the quilter in your life, new pins. All right, also, let's go here. This is a different set of numbered pins. We do have the Marilee numbered pins, and it comes in a round box. So we have those as well. Okay, let me see. I'm going to just pick and choose a few things that I like. Sometimes things get slippery, or they, you want them to stick. A little fabric glue from the fabric glue pen. This is a Uline a Soline product. Uline's where we get our boxes. That is also a great product. So fun for stocking stuffers. This one goes quickly around here. It is the Threader Collection. 3 kinds of needle threaders. 1 for big, thick threads, and 2, one is ultra fine and one is all purpose. And it comes in a nice little plastic sleeve to hold them. Great. You can just don't trip. Just don't trip as you go by. I don't want to see you on the floor. Okay. So another thing that is great are the wool mats. Okay. So we get the label this way. So felted wool pressing mats. Always great to help hold the steam. And I should have grabbed, Suze, where are you at? Up here. Would you grab, when you have a second, one of those ironing mats? I think they're laying in the bin back there. The ones that we have upstairs, upstairs. Yeah. That would be awesome. And then I'll show them. Okay, we've got to talk about scissors for a minute. Hold on. I'm grabbing my scissors because, again, you cannot have too many pairs of scissors. If anybody says you have too many pairs of scissors, just don't listen to them. But you do have to make sure that your good fabric scissors are labeled so that your family doesn't start opening up plastic or cardboard boxes or things that would dull those scissors. Because when you get some of these great scissors, like this is a Kay little scissors, the N5000 series. It's a 4-inch scissors. This is one of the Whole Country Caboodle favorites. So when you have to snip, when you buy the pre-cut, pre-fused pieces, sometimes there's just one little connection point to hold them all together. So you have to cut that. This is great for cutting that. Oh my gosh, I used these scissors so much when I was working on an applique project. And Kay Buckley is just known. All of her scissors are fabulous. I'm going to show you another pair. I love the big handles here. I love the fact that a plastic piece comes to protect these because they are sharp. You can also get hers. This is the medium size. Again, a nice little sharp point there. And I can also say that I love the Famore scissors. This is a pair that I use quite regularly when I'm working in wool. Okay, and then I just have to show you. So, let's see. Let's pick up. Okay, we now have a new type of sewing thread in the store. We have been carrying Gutermann. Everybody knows Gutermann. This is 100% cotton. There's 876 yards on here, and it is $9.20. Have it in some basic colors. So we have Gutermann. Then we've been carrying Aurifil. There's 1,400 and some odd yards of thread on this spool. They are now $17.25. Okay, again, this is a 50 weight thread, just like the Gutermann. They're 50 weight threads. And then I just recently have started carrying the new Riley Blake confetti cotton threads, which is a 60 weight. And it, if you have ever heard of Wonderfil Afina, it is the same thread. It's just that Riley Blake Designs is color coordinating the Afina collection specifically to their cotton confettis. Confetti cottons. I said that backwards. So they're calling it confetti cotton thread. There's 1,500 yards, and this spool will be $13.99. So it's a slightly thinner thread. What does that mean? It means that when you are sewing together pieces, and you know how we talk about this, like you have to get a good press because all the fabric and the thread all help, I'm going to say, build up that seam, and you want it to be super flat. This is a little thinner. Shouldn't build up quite as much. Also great for applique. So another great reason, and we have it, and so one way to tell and say it looks a little different, you can actually see the spool on either end. And right now I have some very basic colors, and now I can't say that I can remember everything, but you're going to see right on the top, it says double gassed Egyptian cotton. And the lady from Wonderfil that was doing a presentation said that the double gassing actually causes it to have less lint. It burns off the lint, which is so hard to imagine, right? But anyway, it's quite amazing technology. So we have grays, we have browns, white, cream. So I have 9 new colors that came in that we will be, and I'll be getting more as I hear from all of you, whether you are liking it, that kind of thing. But I think it is definitely worth a shot. Again, the price point is great at $13.99 for the 1,500 yards. So very excited about that. All right, I'm trying to look around and make sure there isn't anything. There's lots of things on the wall that I could absolutely talk about, but I think we're going to stop there this morning. I hope that you've got a couple of ideas. So when somebody says, so what do you want in your stocking? You've got some suggestions, and you know right where to go and find all of those things. So everybody have a great day. Stay warm, and we'll talk to you soon.